KILLUMINATI Episode 1.
Little Timothy runs into his bedroom, crying with his father chasing after him.
Come here, you fucking punk.
Timothy attempts to crawl underneath his bed as his father, Mr. Weston, grabs him by his hair and starts to slap him. Timothy screams as his father drags him towards the basement.
No, stop, Dad, please.
Mr. Weston punches him.
Shut up.
Timothy cries out loud.
What are you?
There's silence as Mr. Weston spits on him and gets louder.
What the fuck are you? Huh?
I don't know.
Mr. Weston opens the basement door and kicks Timothy down the steps.
Think about it, you dirty fuck.
The basement door slams shut. Timothy is lying on the basement floor, whimpering and crying out. Timothy stands over a casket, attended by a few of his staff. He has on dark shades with a blank face.
Dad had disappeared. No one had knew what happened.
Someone lays a hand on his shoulder, but he shrugs it off. They head back to the vehicle as Timothy continues to stand over the casket.
How the hell does the chairman of the Illuminati disappear? It didn't make sense.
He stands there for a few more, then spits on the casket.
Or did it?
We see the outside of Timothy's hidden home with armed security surrounding it. A SUV pulls up to the gate as a security officer approaches it. They slowly roll the window down.
Let me in. I need to talk to him.
I don't know. It's early morning. Let me call it in.
Man, let me the fuck in. You know who I am.
The security officer stares at Vincent.
I said, let me call it in.
Vincent angrily huffs and puffs and stares the officer down as he makes a call.
Yeah, I have Vincent here needing to speak with Mr. Richards.
There's silence.
Okay, got it.
The security officer turns to another officer.
Let him in.
The gate starts to open. Vincent continues to stare the security officer down as he drives in. We see Timothy sitting in bed with his head in his lap. He gets up and starts pacing around the room, talking to himself.
I'm not crazy. I'm not taking that fucking medicine. Shit. I need to pay the light bill. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fuck. I need to call my doctor. Nah, I'll blow that motherfucker head off.
There's a knock at the bedroom door. Timothy is interrupted and looks over.
What?
Mr. Richards, Vincent is here for you.
Timothy walks into the dining room with breakfast ready on the table, and Vincent standing.
This better be good, Vincent.
It is.
Timothy takes a seat at the table and starts to eat while Vincent stares.
Well, what the fuck is it, Vincent?
Vincent pulls out a phone and shows Timothy a video of Take One bad-mouthing the Illuminati on social media.
These Negroes just don't learn.
Timothy gives a giggle as he takes a sip of orange juice. Take One is getting a blowjob from his girlfriend before getting interrupted by distant shooting and tire screeches. He gets a phone call and picks it up worryingly.
Yo.
We can't hear the person on the phone. Distant shooting continues. The person on the other side is talking. He throws his phone.
What's wrong?
He pushes her off of him as he starts to get up.
Stay here, baby.
What?
She sits there and looks upset and confused. He grabs a gun from his nightstand and proceeds to run out of the bedroom. He runs out the front door to bloody bodies lying on the pavement with Timothy standing by a SUV, smiling.
What the fuck?
He starts to storm towards Timothy, pointing a gun.
Bitch, who the fuck?
Vincent comes from the side, grabbing Take One before he can reach Timothy. He grabs him by his neck, with a gun on his face.
Drop it.
Take One drops his gun and puts his hands up. Timothy approaches him.
Do you know what the fuck you're doing?
There's silence as Take One stands there, still held by Vincent. Timothy walks off and starts pacing. Timothy giggles.
Silly me. That's right. You don't. See, usually you'd already be dead by now. But I'm letting you slide because you're still kinda new to this.
Timothy is now stopped, right in front of Take One. He leans in to whisper in his ear.
But let me tell you what's gonna happen. Tomorrow your bitch ass is gonna get back on your little social media and tell everybody that there's no fucking Illuminati and you lied about everything because you're desperate for fucking attention.
Timothy stares for a moment, thinking of what he just said, as Take One is now tearing up.
Yeah, that's what you're going to do.
Or what, bitch?
Vincent punches Take One as Timothy stares at him. His frightened girlfriend steps out on the balcony.
Well, who is this?
Timothy locks eyes with her for what seems to be a long second before he makes a hand signal. Take One attempts to break free from Vincent as a hidden sniper takes a shot and kills his girlfriend. He drops to his knees now, full on crying, while Timothy crouches to him.
Or I'll kill you and every motherfucker breathing on this earth, you know. That's what. Bitch.
Timothy walks off.
Come on, Vincent.
Vincent stares at Take One before walking away. He looks back to see him wiping his face.
Clean this shit up.
Timothy gets in the passenger seat and Vincent in the drivers of a black SUV, and they drive off.